going to teach you guys the ins and outs on how to trade on Bitbase, what is derivatives, how to go from spot to futures, how to open a position on futures on spot. We're going to be having a look at a completely full tutorial on Bitbase. So if you guys do like this video, make sure you guys smash the like button. Okay, so first of all, the first thing we're obviously going to do is we're going to go ahead and click the top right, and we're going to go ahead and make an account with Bitbase. Okay, so once you have and made an account on Bitbase, this is going to be right here, your original landing page. This is going to be at the beginning. You're going to have deposit, fund, orders, spot order, future orders. We're going to get all into that in just a second. For those of you guys who don't know, by the way, Bitbase is and does have an MSB license in the United States. So you have no worries about anything being hacked, scammed, safe, or anything like that, or unsafe, sorry. And pretty much that's about it. In Bitbase, you could trade TradFi. Okay, so anything in the stock market, S&P, NASDAQ. You could trade crypto. You could trade commodities, gold, oil. So it's pretty good to have everything in one platform, because a lot of these platforms out there don't really have all of that. And pretty much that's about it. So once you have deposit, how do you deposit money into this exchange? You're going to go right here on deposit. Okay, it's going to be in orange, and then you're going to click whichever one you want. Okay, whether it's USDT, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you could pretty much do whichever one you want. Now, the most common one is most people either have USDT or USDC. Okay, especially if you are in the US and USDT is not accessible, you could do USDC. So you're gonna go ahead and click USDC as deposit, and then you're gonna connect your network. Okay, you're gonna select the network that you are withdrawing to. Okay, that means that if you are, let's say, on MetaMask right here, or let's just get Phantom as an example. Okay, if you are on Phantom, just an example, let's type in the password real quick, and this is your Phantom wallet, and you have USDC on the Ethereum network. Okay, not on Solana network or anything like that. You have USDC on the Ethereum network. You're going to click on USDC on the Ethereum network right here. You're going to copy this address, and then you're going to paste it on this wallet right here. You're going to go ahead and click send. You're going to do Ethereum, but it's really USDC. And then you're going to copy that address, and you're going to hit max. Okay, so it's very simple, very easy to do. And pretty much that's about it. Okay, so that's, once we have that, it's going to appear on your funding account. Okay, so we're going to go on the overview right here. And as you guys can see, I did make a couple trades just to see, hence why my total PNL today is down 142, but I did make a deposit at 49,787. It was actually $50,000. I was trading up in there, and pretty much that's about it. So once you have money on there, there's a few things you could do. You could keep it in spot, you could keep it in futures, you could even keep it in the earnings account. Okay, so if you want to earn a certain amount, you could have it on the earnings account, of course, and have your money pretty much earned. And then, of course, if you want to trade spots and you don't want to trade futures, that's okay. You're going to go ahead and click spots right here. And this is where you're not pretty much borrowing any money. So this is for anything that's long term. So if you're planning on holding crypto for 2-3 years, you're going to want to essentially do spot trading. You have all these pairs: Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, USDT, Solana, etc. Okay, so the number one thing, if you do deposit USDT, I have to say, is that you're going to need to sell your USDT to USDC in order to trade futures. Okay, so now I know most of you guys know this already, but this is for really people who are noobs and are just maybe getting into crypto, really don't understand. Let's go back to overview, because this is really more about perpetual futures. A lot of people who are trading on this exchange, it's mostly perpetual futures. If we have a look right here at CoinMarketCap real quick, and we have a look at derivatives, but let's just type in Bitbase right here real quick. You guys can see that Bitbase exchange has a lot of volume, $159 million of spot trading volume. If we have a look right here at perpetual futures, we're looking roughly at $2 billion on Bitcoin daily, 1.4 on Ethereum daily, 393 million. Okay, so the liquidity is there, obviously. And of course, it's available worldwide: Europe, United States, Africa. It doesn't matter, Asia. It doesn't matter really where you are. And pretty much that's about it. Now, this is where it gets to the interesting part. And this is where a lot of people get cooked. They get wrecked. They don't really know how to maybe trade futures. What is liquidation? What are fees? What are funding fees? What is all that stuff? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and transfer right now. Now, again, you need to have USDT for this. So we're going to go ahead and do spot account to USDT and futures. We're going to go ahead and let's just do $10,000, for example. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do $10,000 right here. And then you have a futures account on top. Okay. So trade, this is spot. Market is the whole market. TradFi is, anything that's stocks, S&P, commodities, etc., traditional finance. But we're going to go ahead and do USDT.M futures. Okay. That's the most common one that a lot of people are using. And pretty much that's about it. So right here, you guys can see you do have all the pairs. Not only do you have the futures, but TradFi right here, you have SpaceX, for example, gold, XAUT, which is gold USDT. You have Apple, Amazon, Alibaba. You have all these things. And then you have futures, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana. In my opinion, I would probably stick to, the top ones. Okay. I wouldn't go all the way down and trade for the low ones. I would probably stick to the ones that has the high volume. Of course, if you're playing with leverage too, you don't really need to be trading other cryptos, in my honest opinion. But pretty much that's about it. And then you have the leverage. Now you guys can see some of the leverage. I was just trying it out. You could do up to 150x leverage. You could do 10x. You could do 20x. Now, what does 150x mean? That means that if you put $1, you're actually playing with $150. Okay. If we go right now to 30x and you open a position at $1, you're actually playing with $30. And again, if you put a position at 1x, you're actually playing with $1. Okay. So it's a multiplier. This is pretty much a multiplier. That's what leverage is. For those of you guys who are new out there, a lot of people don't seem to understand what leverage is. Now, this is where things could get risky, of course, okay? There's two types of account that you could do. You have cross and then you have isolated. Cross means that if you open an account or if you open a position at 20%, okay? And the leverage right now is, let's just give 10x, okay? That means that if Bitcoin goes down below 10%, you're not going to get liquidated because you still have 80% of the account still available. You have 80% that it could pretty much still go down. So Bitcoin could go down another 20%, 30%, 40%, and you're still not going to get liquidated, if that makes sense, until Bitcoin literally goes down 90%. So that's what cross is. Isolated is a different story. Isolated, that means if you open a position, and let's just do it right now, 25, let's just do 25x right here, or 10x on 25%. You guys can see that I just opened a position on Bitcoin right now. It's worth the position is worth $24,000. The total margin is $2,490, and you guys can see this is the unrealized PNL. And then my liquidation is sitting at 54,620. Okay, now let's go to Bitcoin right here and do some calculation. 54,620 is approximately right here. Okay, so that means that Bitcoin needs to go down 10% in order for you to lose the whole position. Now, of course, this is assuming you don't have risk management and assuming you're not putting any stop loss and all that stuff. Okay, so if we have a look right here at TPSL and we do full position, all right, let's say our take profit is going to be 67, $1,000, and let's put a stop profit. Okay, so this is a 2x return, 108%. So 67,000 is approximately 10% from here. So if Bitcoin goes up all the way to 67,000, you guys can see it's approximately 10% because again, 10 times 10% is 100, right? So like I said, guys, everything is pretty much depending on the multiplier you're using. That's pretty much what it is. So if we have a look right here at stop loss, we're not going to put our stop loss too close to the liquidation, right? We want to put our stop loss at an area where we know Bitcoin is maybe not going to, if it goes below, we're going to come down really, really hard. So right here, let's just give an example. We have a POC level right here sitting at 59,842, and then we have a wick right here. If I see that Bitcoin comes below this wick right here, maybe it's a good time to stop loss. So let's do 59,400, okay? We're going to go back into our Bitbase account and we're going to do 59,400, 421 loss, okay? Not percent, dollar. Okay, so this would be a 16% loss, of course, with the leverage. And of course, if we have a look right here, it would be 108% win. So this is a pretty good risk to reward. We're going to go ahead and confirm that. And then you guys can see right here, this is our tight stop loss with our profit. That means anything that goes below that, we're never going to lose more than $421. Now, of course, you might say, oh, but $421 is a lot. Well, yes, because right now I did open a position at $2,500. But assuming the position want only $500 or $100, it wouldn't be like that. It could be $5, $10. It also depends on the leverage you're using. The more leverage you use, the bigger the loss, the bigger the gains, right? It's pretty simple, and pretty much that's about it. Let's just increase our leverage right here to 30x. It's gonna decrease our position, obviously, but it's still going to be the same, okay? And if we add right now another 25%, you guys can see our position is now. Was this a limit order? This was a limit order. Let's open another one. Our position is now worth $107,000 all of a sudden with 5,278 margin. Okay. So pretty much that's what's happening. This is exactly how it's working. If we have a look right here at TPSL, our take profits are also going to change drastically by 2 times. Why? Because we added 20 more multipliers. So before we had 100%, now it's 325%. And if we have a look right here, our stop loss is going to be way bigger as well. Okay, so out of the $5,000, our stop loss is going to be a 51% drop or 51% loss. You don't want that. That's 1,800. Of course, the gains are bigger, but you don't want that. So you might want to either put your stop loss higher, maybe 59,000 or maybe even 60,000, something like that, if you can afford it, and then it would be only 800%, $800 loss. So pretty much that's how leverage works. And of course, short trading. A lot of people don't understand how short trading is. It's pretty much the same thing. You're just doing the opposite way, right? So instead of longing, you're actually shorting. You're actually betting that it will essentially go down. So let me just close this position right here. Let's have a look right here on Bitcoin on the 1 minute time frame. And I'm like, you know what? Bitcoin, I think, is going to go down. So we're going to go ahead and, calculate a little bit. We're going to go ahead and see right here. You're like, you know what? I think Bitcoin could come below this POC level. I think we're going to slide below. We're probably going to come back and retest the support level right here at $58,000 exactly. And we're just going to put a stop loss right here, right above this wick. Okay, so let me just clear that. And we're going to put a stop loss. Okay, so our stop loss is 61,405. So we're going to go back and do a 20x short, just for an example. And we're going to use 36% of the account. Okay, so 36% of the account right here, you guys can see $3,500, $70,000 position, TPSL, full position. What did we say? 61,400. We're going to do that. So $1,000 loss. And then we're going to do $58,000 TP, 3,000. Okay, so that is a 1, 2, 3, 3 through 1. What is it? 3 to 1? Yeah. A lot of people are going to say this is average, this is good, this is how you should be trading. At the end of the day, it's really up to you. You could definitely do, the stop loss a little bit lower, like 200, and then your stop is 840 USDT instead of, whatever it is. And, I did the opposite way. Actually, it's 58,000 right here. Because we're not long, we're short. Remember, guys, we're short. So if you guys are seeing red, it's because we're short, or we have to take profit at a lower price because we're shorting. So this is actually, I'm showing you guys live demonstration on what would happen, pretty much. And then 61,200 or 299, whatever it is, and then boom, it's confirmed. Okay, so you guys can see it's confirmed. Everything is confirmed. If we get above this level right here, we're automatically stopped. We're probably going to continue to go higher. And then if we come below this level right here, we're going to obviously continue to print. So anywhere below this red line, we're making money. Anything above it, we're pretty much losing. Just a quick example. Okay. So, and of course, you could go ahead and market close it. If you don't, if you made a mistake or anything like that, you could just, close a position, and then obviously, it's gonna, the whole position is gonna close, and everything is pretty much gonna essentially market closed by itself. And pretty much that's about it. And of course, if you want to add more, you could go ahead and transfer, from the spot account to USDT. You could add, $10,000 more. If you don't want to trade futures anymore, you could go ahead and transfer everything back to the spot account. And then you're going to go ahead and click confirm transfer. And then you don't have anything else. That's it. You don't have anything else on futures. You don't have anything else. Everything else is in spot. So for those of you guys who like to trade spot, you could do it as well. You're going to go ahead and do spot trading right here. And then the same thing over and over again. Me, I like to market order. I think the things are really, really small. And you want to buy Bitcoin, you're going to go ahead and buy BTC. That's it. Boom. You have Bitcoin. Everything is good. Everything is set. And pretty much that's about it. So it's pretty simple. Bitbase is a very, very easy platform to use. They also have an application. You could go ahead and check your spot account right here. Everything here is in your spot account, obviously. Right now, currently holding USDT futures if you want to check your futures account as well, and then earn if you want to do any sort of API, APY, or any passive income earning. If you have $30,000 sitting and you want to earn, a certain amount of money, you could go ahead and earn, 7% per year. I believe this is also compounded. And of course, if you're holding Bitcoin and you don't know where to put your Bitcoin, 4.43% is also a fantastic, fantastic way to do it. You guys can see right here, you got flexible subscription. It tells you everything compounded daily. So that's pretty good. So your Bitcoin, you will actually be earning more and more and more Bitcoin as it goes on. And pretty much that's about it. Now, how do you do TradFi? Okay, so a lot of people don't really understand, how TradFi works and how you could trade. People are like, oh, how do I trade stocks with crypto? That doesn't seem to make sense. Well, it's the same thing. You're gonna go ahead and transfer the USDT because that's the main value of money that you have. The USDT that you brought. You guys can see you have gold. Let's go on TradFi right here. You have gold, SpaceX, Copper, Coin, you got Robinhood, MSTR, you got literally you have it all. Okay, now SpaceX is a coin or crypto, or sorry, a stock that we have been trading a lot on my Discord. By the way, if you guys want access to free guidance, free VIP on Discord, obviously everything is down below. So if you guys sign up with Bitbase, you get access to my scalp signals, swing signals, any questions that you have, obviously for completely free. You pretty much get access to all the data that I will be giving you guys. So again, if you guys need any help, any update, anything like that, I'm obviously clearly here to help you guys. SpaceX right here. So SpaceX currently sitting at 50x. You guys need to see, watch your leverage, because leverage is very careful. Remember, every 1% that goes up and down, that's 20%. Okay, $1, $20, 1%, 20%. Okay, so it's the same thing. $2, again, for $40. Okay, depending on how much leverage you're freaking using right here. If you're on if you're on 50x leverage, obviously 1% is 50%, 1% down is 50% down. So it really depends. And of course, the same thing if you short right here with 20x leverage, and 1% that goes down, we're going to be making 20%. 1% that goes up, we're going to be losing 20%. So you guys need to be making sure you're on the right leverage. If the risk you're taking is good, obviously you could be making a lot of money. A lot of people, what I see doing is they go on 100x leverage and they pretty much blow their account. What does that mean? If the asset goes against you by 1%, your whole account is wiped out. So it's not like traditional stock market where you could get into negative and into debt when it comes to options. It's not like that at all. You cannot get into debt, which is actually pretty good. But pretty much that's about it. So that is overall a tutorial on Bitbase. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't be shy. I'm here to help you guys. I'll catch you guys in my Discord whenever you guys need to, and I'll see you guys in my next video.